Read stories that go deep beyond the result, that take you behind the lines. Stories that haven't even been told before. Code. Unlock the stories of sport. Codesports.com.au.
Well, the build-up is around the Magic Millions. The 2-year-old classic comes up at the Gold Coast on Saturday, January 15. We saw a New Zealand winner, Bright Blue Sky, on Saturday. David Ellis paid $600,000 for the filly, who won at Te Rapa, and Jamie Richards is very much looking at the Gold Coast.
I love the way she pinned her ears back and had them flat back and wanted to attack the line. I think that's a sign of a horse that really wants to do the job, which is exciting for everyone involved. And we've got a large group of owners in her, and the team have done a massive job at home with her to present her in such good order first up. Is the dream alive around the Gold Coast? Dreams are free, aren't they? And while she's sort of stepping up and looking as good as she is there at the moment, obviously she'll have to keep improving. There's a lot of nice horses over there getting ready for that particular race on the Gold Coast. So it's certainly something we're going to discuss and make a bit of a plan on how we might be able to attack it. I guess it's a question of whether, if you want to attack it, just how you get her there. Do you want to go early and try and give her a race around the Gold Coast, or whether you just keep her at home? Yeah, I think I'd be inclined to get her over there nice and early and get her into Sydney and maybe give her a run and then get her up to Brisbane. And, we've got great relationships with, John Thompson in Sydney and on the Gold Coast as well. So there's plenty of options for her. That is Jamie Richards on Bright Blue Sky. Butch Castles joins us for loveracing.nz. And Butch, there was plenty of hype, and Opie getting down to 54.5, but it was all worth it.
Yeah, it sure was. Morning, Andrew. That was one of the tips. The other tip was Nicole Shaler was strapping her, and the last horse we saw her strap was Melody Bell. She doesn't do race day at all very often, and when I saw her leading Bright Blue Sky around, coupled with Opie doing 54.5, it was an absolute no-brainer that she was right out of the top drawer, and she certainly proved it. Look, I think that they will pursue the dream for the Magic Millions. Suits the business model of Te Akea. They spent some big money, including her there last year, and to get a runner into that big race would certainly help them as far as syndication of any future purchases go. So I wouldn't be at all surprised to see them look to do what Jamie was alluding to, and get her across there and get her to run in the race. And she's a lovely filly and a filly of immense talent. You can go to loveracing.nz, find the replays from Te Rapa on Saturday and have a look at Bright Blue Sky. There's a very popular mare, though, that won there on Saturday, Levante. Yeah, she's an absolute beauty, Levante. Her win strike rate is outstanding. I couldn't believe the betting drift with her. Look, she won the race last year when it was raced at counties due to COVID restrictions. Had to be run this year at Te Rapa. It was always going to be run at breakneck speed. In fact, they broke the track record in saying that we don't race over 1,100 metres that often here at Te Rapa, but they still did break the track record, and she was able to sit off the pace. She jumped on terms, which was a bit of a quirk with her last year. She missed the kick in one of our big Group 1 features, the BCD Group Sprint here, but on Saturday she jumped on terms, was given a nice run in transit by Ryan Elliott, and when he let her go, she just proved far too good for them. She is now going to be set for the Group 1 Sprint. She'll look the way of the Railway Telegraph, and back here in February for the Group 1 BCD Group Sprint again. And look, she is outstanding mare, and the world is her oyster. I think Kenny Kelso would love to get to Australia once again with maybe a horse like Levante. David Green had a great moment around the Counties Cup. Yeah, he's had a lot of special thrills here, training here on the track. He won a Waikato Cup with Justin Mays. Look, the horse loves it here. That was his 5th win on the Te Rapa surface. And when the decision was made that we needed to race this Counties Cup meeting here at Te Rapa, there was no one happier than David Green. He was able to set Justin Mays for the race, and stablemate Judy Song providing the Quinella. So it really was a red letter day for the Green stable. Look, he's an improved horse this preparation, Justin Mays. I know that sounds odd when he's already a Waikato Cup winner and he's placed in City of Auckland Cups and the like, but he's just a different animal. He's so relaxed. He just travelled up like a world beater on Saturday. It was a matter of how much he was going to win by on the corner. And look, he took a while to clear the stablemate, but once he did, he was going away in the finish, and a step up to 2,400 metres in the
Sky City Hamilton Waikato Cup in 3 weeks' time will be no problem at all, and he'll take a world of beating. He's just in the zone at the moment, this lovely grey horse.
And talking about the zone, we spoke with Opie Bossum, or spoke about Opie Bossum with Bright Blue Sky, but he gave Shower Roses a perfect one as well.
Yeah, look, he's talking about in the zone. He's got his weight under control. He really is riding super well at the moment. We know how good he is. We saw him ride Group 1 winners all over the show in Australia when he was camped there 18 months or so ago through the Spring Carnival. And he just sat outside the pace, dictated the pace really by sitting outside the 100-1 chance that was leading. And they didn't go a huge gallop. He was able to dictate terms, and when he sent Shower Roses forward and she put a brake on them, they weren't going to catch her. It was him at his very best. He's flying at the moment. The mare is underrated. Look, she won a Calais Zuzu here. She's a really good mare and performed well at this level previously. When she's able to get clear running, she didn't have much luck resuming. She'll head towards now different fillies and mares races that are on her dance card as the season progresses, and she'll be competitive in them all, doing a good job. And it's great to have Opie back riding with such confidence and style, and doing it so well from a weight perspective as well.
He is. Now, you'll be back Friday morning with Breakfast with the Kiwis, and you'll be able to wrap up the New Zealand Thoroughbred Awards. They're going to be broadcast on Thursday night. SENZ, very much a part of that in New Zealand. So watch out for it, the New Zealand Thoroughbred Racing Awards for last racing season. Butch, appreciate your time.
Good on you, Ben. Cheers.